That's one of the things I'd like to do.
It's actually, we want to walk the
Today is
field.
kind of talk about the past and take down
Mr. Dapper, Dapper Dan.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Sounds like we'll be back here.
Down into the entrenchment lines. They had direct sight then. And so they attacked back and took over the house again. It held about 2 hours. And then South came back in and took it again. And it stayed in Southern hands throughout the war, or throughout the battle. But as soon as the battle ended, all the troops left. Union troops came back in, took over the town again, and this one came back a hospital again throughout the duration of the war.
Yeah, it's nice property here.
And the main floor is open for a self-guided tour today. So you all can go in and help yourselves. Normally we give a tour throughout the whole house.
Yeah.
But with our traffic and everything today, we wanted everybody to be able to enjoy it. And so we closed off the upstairs, and you all can just look and take pictures without your flash and stormed the house, kicked the Union out, and occupied the house for the rest of the battle here in Lexington. So the battle was won by the Southern troops here in Lexington. Even though they left town and then the Union came back and occupied it, the South won. So the house was built in 1851 by Oliver Anderson, and it was completed in 1853. He came from Kentucky. He was married and had 10 children. Probably when he came here, though, 5 of them had already been raised. His youngest daughter was 10. His 2 son-in-laws were already here in Lexington, and they said, hey, this is a great economic town right now. They're having a great boom. Let's come on over. And so he did, and he grew hemp, and the hemp was used in the rope manufacturing business. And so he then down below the hill next to the river had his factory and made rope and stored rope there in the warehouse. And the rope was used in the shipping industry. So a ship could have as much as 35 miles of rope on it to tend to the masts and the sails and the railing and the cargo tie downs. They didn't have shrink wrap and that kind of thing. So they did a lot of goods traffic on the river. They would take the rope into St. Louis, and it would be sold for the Mississippi traffic, and then they would also
How long has Lexington been here?
Lafayette County. Well, Missouri became a state in 1821. So it was just shortly after that the town was established. Because when they made it a state, of course, they also busted up the counties, and this is Lafayette County, or divided the counties and named them. Of course, a lot of southern influence here. Lexington, Lafayette, Richmond's just across the river. Missouri didn't want to be in the war at all. And in fact, they even had signed a document with the Union and said, just leave us alone. We won't secede from the Union if you'll just leave us alone. But then the Union troops barged in at Wilson's Creek down at Springfield, which I know you probably know that story. And so Mulligan was down there fighting for the Union, and then General Sterling Price was
10. 10. Shoulder. Right. Right. Hey. Hard. 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 Mark.